Untamed. Shout out to Untamed Jiu Jitsu over in is it West Covina?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, West Covina. Because I noticed, and I mean this as a compliment, of course, but I'm being sincere. The last time I rolled with you at an open mat, I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like, I don't remember this guy being able to, wrestle the way you were wrestling, which is it was very intense, and you were just, man, you were like trying to do takedowns on me, and I outweigh you like probably like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
And I just remember like, dude, who's this guy's giving me trouble? And I'm a brown belt.
Yeah.
And you're a blue now, right?
Yes.
And well deserved, by the way.
Thank you.
And how what have you been doing, man? Like, what's going on? What's the secret for somebody who's maybe out there getting started in jiu-jitsu? Because I remember when I was coaching with you, I mean, you had come to my class a few times, so it wasn't like I was your coach or anything. But you came to my class a few times, and I remember your level was pretty good. I was like, hey, this is a little dude, but he's keeping up with my 200-pound students that I had there, Josh and
the wrestlers,
the other guy, Mark, and I forget the other guy's name. It's off the top of my head. If I hope he doesn't see this, he's gonna get mad. Hey, you forgot my name. But yeah, the wrestlers. And I was like, oh, damn, this little dude's actually keeping up with these guys. Yeah. So I remember thinking, oh, he's pretty good. And then when I saw you again, maybe like a month or when I wrestled with you, I was like, holy crap! This not only does this guy have the ears, not only has he got this new skill, but he's got the ears to match.
Yep.
So what have you been doing, man? Like, what is it that you've been doing to get yourself from the level that you're at now?
So I really emphasize I try to emphasize on my stand-up a lot. So I roll with, shout out to Little Eric.
Oh, yeah. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, and before the competition in back in February.
What competition was that?
It was.
Where were you?
NABJJF.
Oh, okay.
At
Cerritos College?
Yeah. Yeah, so because I did Nogi for the first time in the December tournament, same place. And I lost my other match because my takedowns, I kept my head down. There was a lot of things wrong with my takedown, so he sprawled on me and he won on points. Okay. So I was like, I really got to emphasize, I got to get better with my stand-up. So I rolled with the person I like him, but rolling with him, it's a challenge. It's a Little Eric.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, dude, let's just practice stand-up. I'm going to work on my takedown defense. And for every time I was there at open mat, we just stand up and just wrestle. And he got me a bunch of times, but I learned from it. And I guess one thing I was doing differently, I wasn't afraid to learn and, get tapped. I would, I don't know if you know Tom from Untamed. He's a blue belt.
Absolutely.
I would let him take my back, which is just horrible. His grips are insane. It's a nightmare to get out of there. But I would put myself in these positions, and I figured if I'm able to get out of those positions with these really good grapplers, I'm gonna be fine.
I think that's an excellent strategy, actually. Sometimes I'll put myself in bad positions. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, crap, I'm not getting out of this. He's going to tap me. Yeah. And that's a good strategy, too, because, if you just focus on winning all the time as opposed to learning, you're only going to grow, so much. Yeah. Whereas if you're putting yourself in tough positions against tough and knowledgeable grapplers, you're certainly going to learn faster, I think, in my opinion. So
yeah, definitely.
So what else were you doing? Well, it's kind of cool that you recognized that you had, you recognized your limitations or where you were struggling. Because some people might not think about that. Yeah. They won't even ponder on it, and then not even realize that they don't have a stand-up game.